What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? I'm Yogi Steve. You're watching ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy. Today I have an electric bike for you. Now, unfortunately, right around the time Jasion, the company, sent me the bike, I dislocated my shoulder. I'm having surgery in a couple weeks. So yeah, that totally sucks. But luckily, I have a local friend, he's going to stay anonymous, who did a full Doordash shift for us. I promised the company a Doordash shift, and we're going to give you one. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about the bike. The name of the company is Jasion. This is actually the second video I've made for them. Check out my Hunter Pro video. That video got over 150,000 views. Hopefully this video can do just as well. This bike here is the Retrovolt Pro. A very cool, stylish, pretty small bike actually, sub $1,000. I can tell you that my driver that used this for a full shift liked the bike so much that I sold it to him. He actually owns the bike now. Probably gonna make more videos with him in the future. Maybe I'll borrow it back from him when I'm back to doing deliveries after I have my shoulder surgery. So some stats on the bike. The bike goes 38 miles per hour. It has a 2,000 watt motor. It has a 330 pound max payload. It can take a 330 pound rider. It's got a 52 volt, 20 amp hour battery. And with pedaling, it's got 90 miles of range. This is an excellent vehicle for a Doordash shift. You can get a lot of range, can make a lot of money on it. And again, I can tell you that my driver that has the bike right now absolutely loves it. So since I can't ride it myself, I'm gonna voice over this delivery shift. I hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe, comment. All right, let's go do Doordash on the Jasion Retrovolt Pro. Looks like our driver's first order is going to be a BevMo order. I know this driver gets a lot of shop and pay orders, so it's one of these GoPuff liquor orders. GoPuff operates out of the BevMo. You can see the bike goes really fast. He tested the bike. It goes at least 35 miles per hour, advertised at 38. Maybe with enough runway, he can go 38. But already dropped it off. I asked the driver to keep all the customers out of the video. Doordash recently asked me to stop putting customers in the video. I don't want to get deactivated from this job, make my life even fucking worse. Looks like he's got another pickup here. I know he's in West Hollywood. Is he going to El Pollo Loco over here? Yeah, looks like he's doing a pickup at El Pollo Loco. I've done a lot of deliveries there myself. Pretty common place to pick up. This is El Pollo Loco in West Hollywood. He's got the order. I believe he's wearing the delivery box on his back, and the seat is big enough where you can kind of rest the box on the seat, so it's a very good setup for a delivery driver. Definitely a very good Doordash vehicle, especially if you're short on cash for $1,000. You can buy this bike and boom, you're right away doing Doordash, doing Uber Eats. Looks like he just dropped off to a guy who works at a parking garage. We do a lot of deliveries to these valet guys who can't really leave their job, so they're always ordering food. Oh, now he's going to Ulta Beauty. You know, we've done a lot of deliveries. We've done a lot of deliveries from Ulta Beauty. This place is great. These orders are always really good. There's always a really good tip on there. Here he is again with the bike flying. California looking absolutely beautiful. Still a sunny time of year when he was doing this shift. Oh, I like how he got these cool shots of the bike as well. This courier actually did a really good job not only doing these deliveries for me, but he actually shot this video for me as well. Shot and edited the video for me. I'm just doing the voiceover. Very cool. He dropped it off. He's flying back to the center. Let's see what he gets next. Well, looks like he's got the double actually. So he's going north, deep into the hills. So you know this bike is a good hill climber. Real important if you work in Hollywood that you have a vehicle. Oh, nice shot of the bike right there. Beautiful. Real important if you work in Hollywood that you have a vehicle that can go up hills. Everything in Hollywood is up or down a hill, 100%. Flying back down the hill, flying down Sunset Boulevard. Let's see what he does next. Looks like he's going back towards the Target Center. All right, he's going to Land Noodle, another very common place for us. This place is usually pretty good. These orders are usually around $7 to $10 minimum. Looks like he's doing the drop-off. Again, moving into West Hollywood, boom, dropped it off to the customer, keeping the customer out of the video. Very good job. Thank you, driver. Flying back to the center. I guess he got a double from Land Noodle because it looks like he's doing the second part of the drop-off now. It looks like he's just going to a hotel. Hotel drop-offs are awesome. You just usually leave those at the concierge. Now he's going back to the center. The way most of us drivers work is we have like a center of operations that we always go back to. And here he is in Best Buy. Again, this driver gets a crazy amount of red card orders. I'm not even sure why. I usually don't get as many. Oh, looks like he's got a double from Best Buy. It's probably a pretty good order. Looking at my notes, he got paid $15 for this order, and it was under 3 miles. So a really good order. Going into the hills yet again. All these rich people ordering their stuff from Best Buy. Looks like he's dropping off at, I'm not sure where this is. There's some apartment complex I actually don't recognize. And I do believe it was a double. So here he is going to the second part of the delivery. Where is he going now? Flying down traffic. Best part about being on a PEV is not sitting in traffic. Here he is riding in the bike lane. You guys know sometimes I even lane split. definitely dangerous out there. Again, this driver's smart, staying in the bike lane, staying out of trouble, just weaving through traffic, pushing through. Looks like his drop-off is going to be at a store. Oh, looks like he got at least a $5 cash tip. Very nice. So probably 20 bucks for that order. Really good. Back to the Target Center. Where's the next pickup going to be? Looks like he is in Target, picking up... I can't tell what this stuff is here. I know he's picking up some Bounty towels. This stuff is a pain in the ass when you're a courier. This stuff is not heavy, but it takes up a lot of space in your box when you do like a big thing of a toilet paper or tissue paper like that. Oh, I guess he's got a double because he's back in Best Buy finding items. Finding items in Best Buy can be a real pain in the ass because there's so many little niche items, and if you're not familiar with the category, you usually just have to ask for help. And guess what? Going back into West Hollywood, that's what we almost always do. Looks like he's first. What are you doing, guy? My little dog's in the video. Looks like he dropped off the Target order first, and now he's going to drop off the Best Buy order. Is he dropping off at a restaurant? No, he's at an apartment complex, always taking a picture of the drop-off. You always want to cover yourself as a Doordash driver when you drop something off. Always take the picture, snap it for yourself, and send it to the customer. This is a pickup from some place that I'm actually unfamiliar with. This must be a fancy place, though. This order, actually I don't have the name of the restaurant, but I think this order paid 12 bucks. And it's something fancy. You can tell by the fancy yellow, like cloth bags. You know, this is a really good order. Again, going into West Hollywood, that's where the money is. That's where the people are who can afford to still order DoorDash. The DoorDash market in this area is still very good. Oh, La La Land. I've actually never heard of that. He's also putting the PIN number in. This is something new that DoorDash has recently instituted. So many of these orders, you have to put in a PIN number. It's good for the driver. It assures they cannot say that you stole the order. It's a little bit of an extra step, a little bit of a pain in the ass. It looks like he dropped off the other order at some... I think that was actually the Mandarin. Here he is deep into West Hollywood going east, back towards the center. Don't get hit by that Tesla. It looks like he's doing a pickup from Rawrr Hardware. This place is interesting. It's called Rawrr Hardware because it used to be a hardware store. It used to be Rawrr Hardware, but now it's a restaurant. And for some reason, they kept the name. The restaurant is sort of trendy, sort of popular, and they do a lot of business. I've done a lot of pickups from there. Wow, look at him flying down Sunset Boulevard yet again. Great vehicle for the open roads out here. Can't even tell if he's pedaling. I know this driver personally, though. I know he does a lot of pedaling to get maximum value. Well, I guess the customer asked to leave the food outside, just drop it off. Those orders are really easy, but again, you always got to take your picture. You always got to make sure that the customer and DoorDash knows that you dropped it off. And now I know he is at the CVS Pharmacy in the Crescent Heights Center. These orders are usually pretty good. Again, almost always snacks. It's funny. I've done a lot of CVS Pharmacy pickups. It's never drugs. It's always snacks. So it looks like it's going to be some snacks, a whole bunch of Monster energy drinks, at least 4 of them. Here he is using his red card to check out, leaving the center. The bike is super fucking sweet. I'm sad to have given it up. Flying down Sunset Boulevard on the sidewalk, and it's a house drop-off. You know, we love house drop-offs. These are usually the easiest types. Flying back towards West Hollywood. Now looks like he's going to... I think he's going to the Potato Chip Deli. Yeah, exactly. Potato Chip Deli. This place used to be over on Fairfax. They moved it recently over up to Fairfax. These orders are really easy because these sandwiches are really small, a really super easy drop-off, a super easy pickup. And let's see where he's going. Flying down the boulevard again. This bike's got some speed on it for sure. And this looks like it's an external apartment drop-off. We like these a lot. Yep, there it is. Boom. Leave it at the door. Take the picture. Good job, driver. Now it looks like he's hunting down yet another order. Oh my God, he's back to Target. For some reason, this driver, he's bringing the bike in. Very smart. I know this driver often ties the bike up outside, but I guess he realized at Target you can bring it inside. So he picked up some stuff at Target. Here he goes on to deliver. Oh, it's a double. Back to Ulta. I have no idea how this driver gets so many red card orders. Red card orders are really some of the best orders we get as DoorDash drivers. So Ulta Beauty, picking up some beauty supplies in the elevator, going down the Target Center, and here he is flying. There he is. You can see he is pedaling. I know he wants to get maximum range on this vehicle. Looks like an external house drop-off. We love these. Take the picture, send it to DoorDash, send it to the customer. Doing the second part of the drop-off. Where is he going now? Somewhere in West Hollywood. I don't really recognize exactly where he is right here. Let's see. Oh, he's on Sycamore, Hollywood Sycamore building. And there he is dropping it off, taking the picture. Boom. Looks like he was at this building before. A lot of these buildings look the same. You do enough deliveries, these places all start to look the freaking same. Bike looking good. Is he going back to the CVS Target? Yeah, again, back to CVS Pharmacy. I can't believe how many red card orders this guy gets. Looks like he's picking up some lotion, some creams, doing the checkout with the red card. The red card is like the DoorDash credit card that we use for these orders. Now here he goes. dropping it off, again, right into West Hollywood. This is the whole job, going from Hollywood to West Hollywood almost all the time. I recognize this for sure. This is some spot over on Franklin. Boom, there's the customer door. Drop it off, take the picture. Good job, driver. Let's see if he's got any more. I know there's a couple minutes left on the video for sure. Going back into town. Is he going to get another one, or are we done? Oh yeah, looks like he, back at the Target Center, another Ulta Beauty order. I almost can't even freaking believe it. So many Ulta Beauty orders from this guy. These are really good orders. These orders are usually $10, and they're usually sub 2 miles. They're usually very, very easy. The customers are always very easy. Here he is flying down the boulevard again. Looks like he's been out there for a while. You can see the sun is going down. It looks like he's doing like one of these external house drop-offs. Always wealthy people often ordering stuff like Ulta Beauty. Very good job. Driver going back to town. Do we have any more orders? Are we done? And that's it. Alrighty guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment. I do have a bonus code. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it's Electric Scooter Academy. It's going to be in the description. Use my link, use the code, help me make some money advertising the bike. But otherwise, a really good bike, good enough that the driver, again, bought the vehicle from me. Appreciate your support, guys. I will be back doing Doordash relatively soon. I'm going to have surgery, probably 6 weeks, 2 months later, I'll be back on the road. Appreciate your support. See you next time.